Hey Taurus, this is Dree, aka BeNiceTarot, and I'm here with your love message for December 2022. Now this is going to be for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, okay? So let's get started with the vibe for love this month, December 2022. Let's see what's going on. Oh, we have Karen entitled Supremacy Differences. Okay. We got, ooh, we have real talk, heart to heart, deep convo in person. Okay, and let's see what else. Okay, and then we have swerve, incompatible, dodge, uninterested. Okay, so let's go ahead and start off with Karen. I feel like, I don't know why I keep getting, like, I feel like this may have to do with, like, a work-related situation. Like, maybe you feel like you're being discriminated against. Maybe you feel like people aren't giving you an opportunity to really, give you a chance with how you are, with how you work, because of the fact that, you know, of cultural differences, cultural backgrounds. I just feel like you guys are just dealing with people that just, they're a bit ignorant. I keep hearing bigot, so maybe that's a theme here. But I also feel like maybe there's someone in your energy or people in your energy that feel entitled to your energy. They feel like you should always serve them. They feel like you should always bow down to them in a sense. And I feel like you're like, no, that's not what's happening here. I'm not going to let that happen. Of course, why would I? You know what I mean? Or maybe some of you are actually dealing with a Karen or may face a situation where you potential lawsuit here for some of you guys if you're being discriminated against. A potential lawsuit being coming forward. Okay, and then we have real talk, heart to heart, deep convo in person. So I feel like maybe some of you are going to have real talks. I feel like this could be platonic, this could be friendship, this could also be relationship wise, or just you being real with yourself about, you know, things that have been going on and you finally taking the chance to really be vulnerable with yourself. But I also feel like there is communication coming in to either let somebody know how you feel or let somebody know what they had you messed up at. So I feel like that is coming. And we have swerve, incompatible, dodge, uninterested. So maybe either someone's swerving you or you're swerving somebody. It kind of seems like now that somebody wants to give you attention, now that somebody wants to give you love, you're stone cold now. It's like you don't feel it anymore. You're not going to give them the same energy anymore. So now it just seems like you're understanding, like, okay, maybe we weren't compatible, you know, maybe that's why we didn't work, or maybe it's time, you know, that I really realized I dodged a bullet with you. Like, I thought that you were the one, never mind. So it kind of feels like that energy. But let's go ahead and see what's going on for you guys with love. Let me just put the cards up over here. Okay, let's see for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Okay, what is going on for their love life, please? Or how do they feel towards the person? Oh, okay. So with the Nine of Pentacles here, I feel like you're in this position where you're kind of seeing, like, okay, just how much a person held you back, just how much trying to cater to a relationship or a connection held you back. This could also be having to do with jobs. With a job, maybe you're feeling unfulfilled. Maybe you're feeling like you're not. I just heard that Drake line, because I plan to hit the I hit the pinnacles I plan to reach, something like that, if you know the song. So I feel like you're just not feeling like you're able to really knock down goals or really reach major milestones based on either how your financial situation is or based on how your career is. Now, with the Nine of Pentacles in reverse too, maybe someone's not seeing just how much, like, effort you put into your work. Maybe you're feeling like you're kind of like being shunned away, or you're missing opportunities because of someone in your workplace being entitled or discriminating or being racist towards you. I heard for some of you being sexist too. So yeah, I feel like that's what's going on. I feel like because of that, you're not really feeling like adequate or feeling like you're in the best place you need to be in right now. Even though I really feel like you are, it's just that the fact that certain things aren't aligning the way it should is making you feel like maybe you're not being valued, or maybe you're not working hard enough when you are. Okay. We have Three of Cups here. Now, yeah, okay, so this could have to do with friendships. Maybe you're not feeling fulfilled within your friendships. Maybe you're starting to see, like, okay, you know, this was good for a while, but now I'm seeing I'm neglecting myself. Or maybe some of you are over partying too much, drinking too much. They could be engaging in gossip. Maybe you're engaging in gossip too much, and so it's like you're kind of like succumbing your energy to other people because of the fact that you know, they've been in your energy for some time. So it's kind of hard for you to kind of shake up out of there, you know? And I kind of feel like also too, maybe there's people talking about you and not the best light. So they're kind of like taken away from your light. I feel like maybe people have the wrong idea about you, or maybe people are assuming certain things about you because of seeing how you move around or seeing how you are. They kind of like think less of you. I'm getting that. And I'm also feeling like if you are in a connection, relationship, or anything like that, or dealing with a person, I just feel like there is some neglect here that you're feeling, being that there could be a third party in the picture. So you could be feeling like, okay, like this person has all these options. They're not giving me the time of day. Or maybe you're seeing how someone moves around with other people and you're just like, why didn't I get that effort? Why didn't I get that? You know what I mean? Let's see what else we got. Yeah, we have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. And I feel like your energy is just a little bit antsy. I just feel like you're having a hard time understanding why certain things are going the way they are. I feel like you're having trouble trusting in the universe, trusting that you are, you know, things are shifting in your favor because of, you know, things not really, you know, showing up for you the way they should. It kind of seems like you're just facing obstacles and difficulties, like unnecessary ones too, just to get to a place where you feel comfortable, feel satisfied in your position. So yeah. Okay, and we have water here: Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. We have Aries, Scorpio, Taurus, Leo. So some of you could be dealing with those signs, or your person could have those placements. But it just really seems like Spirit's kind of like, maybe this is time to kind of like either move more intentional with who you allow in your energy, or taking a step back to review who you have around you. Because maybe there's some people that you need to dodge at this time. Maybe there's some love interests that you need to dodge. Maybe even though you kind of felt like not really valued by somebody, maybe you actually really dodged a bullet, you know, not being able to be around somebody or not having someone in your energy, because now the focus is all on you. Why is the Nine of Pentacles in reverse? Okay, we have the Six of Cups in reverse. So maybe there's something either deep within your childhood, or maybe there's just some things that you haven't been able to really get over yet, or been able to make peace within your energy and within yourself, which is causing you to make you feel kind of like you're not really progressing or moving forward because you're feeling like you haven't really seen much change. Or maybe in a connection, you're not really seeing that, you know, someone's actually stepping up and proving to you that they want to reconcile or rectify a connection with you and want to heal a connection with you. But I feel like for some of you, there's a need to heal your inner child at this time. I just feel like there's certain things in your childhood that are being brought up, or certain things in your past that are being brought up now for you to finally be able to heal them and to close that chapter. And also to forgive yourself of the past if you felt like in the past you weren't really adequate, or you didn't have things together, or you didn't have the knowledge to know what to do now. I feel like Spirit's like, okay, listen, okay, we understand, you know, you're kind of critical on yourself, but at the same time, you can't keep holding yourself for things you didn't know or weren't aware of at the time. But now you have the opportunity to fix that. You can change the narrative when you so choose, but also be patient with how it happens, okay? Things are moving forward. Things are working out for you, but be patient, okay? Why is the Three of Cups here? Okay, we have the Seven of Pentacles. Okay, so I'm kind of feeling the vibe. Like if you feel like somebody has other options, you're kind of like, I don't understand why nobody really puts their effort into me. I don't understand why, you know, people like other people show all this and that towards, you know, all this effort towards somebody else. But when it comes to me, it's stagnant. So I kind of feel like this is the time where you need to consider, like, are the partnerships you have worth it? Is a love connection worth it? Is a being, how do I say? I'm sorry. I'm getting here. If you guys have been dating around, maybe you're starting to understand, like, okay, these are not the type of options that deserve my time. So I feel like now's the time where it's really important that you kind of like take care of yourself at this time. There's a reason why things are shifting in a different way, even though you're having a hard time seeing why. It's actually to really help you out so much. because I feel like you've been kind of stagnant or kind of been fatigued. And that's because maybe you've been around the wrong people, or maybe you've been engaged in the wrong thing, or maybe people have been enabling certain behaviors that are blocking you from your blessings. So I feel like you're kind of starting to feel it in your energy, like, okay, things aren't going well in this area because I keep focusing on the wrong things, okay, or the wrong person. Why is the Wheel of Fortune here? And I just feel like, I don't know, I'm channeling like maybe someone at a desk. Someone at a desk super bored, and they're just like, I don't understand why, like, I have this good job, or I'm making this good money, but I'm just not happy. I'm not fulfilled. Or maybe you feel like you're not getting paid enough too. I just heard you're not getting paid enough. You're not receiving the amount of credit that you deserve for your work. Okay? But I really feel like this time right now is about flipping the script. It's about changing the narrative, changing your role in your own story here. Like, you don't have to wait for anybody else to do it, right? You can decide when to change it. But also, I feel like this is also about taking your time on this, and just, if you need a rest, take a rest. Because I feel like some of you have been working so hard. Some of you have been nonstop working and consuming your time to work, that it's making the road to figure out what you need to do next unclear, because of the fact that you're just putting all your energy in the wrong areas. Even though, yes, it's important to work, of course, you need money, you need to pay bills, right? But make sure you add some days where you can recuperate, where you add some leisure time. I feel like some of you are experiencing some burnout here. Let's see, why is the Three of Cups here? Okay, Six of Wands. And you know what? I kind of feel like there are people, old friends or exes in your energy, hoping that you fail for some reason. It's like, but at the same time, they see what you're capable of, right? They see what you're capable of. They see what you can do. They see how you've been progressing without them. And it's like, now they're in the background while you're up all high on this horse doing your own thing. It's like tunnel vision. You're not focused on them. You're focused on yourself. And the whole time it's like, I feel like there's some evil eye in the mix. So I feel like some of you need to clear your energy, because if you've been experiencing like some unnecessary bad luck, or like some struggles with work or any stagnancy, it's because there's people that are envious seeing you high up doing your things. Like, nothing worked. Okay, nothing worked. They tried to kind of like distract you, whatever, but it's like, here you are still conquering all that BS. So, I feel like if you've been experiencing a string of like unnecessary like bad luck or obstacles, it's just all that evil eye. I really feel all them eyes on you, because people are like shocked to see how you've been moving forward, and it's like you forgot all about them. Like, whole time they still been thinking about you, right? But you're like, no, I'm good. Like, I don't need that energy. I don't need you around me. I don't want it. I don't want it. Swerve. That's why we have Swerve here. Like, you're just like, I'm good. Like, why would I keep having you around when I wasn't doing anything with you? I wasn't getting any money with you. I wasn't getting any work done with you. I wasn't progressing. I wasn't, as a person, growing or evolving. Like, why would I even go back to that? Why is the Wheel of Fortune? Okay, some of you could be dealing with a Cancer placement, but I feel like some of you are kind of like holding yourself back of the fear of the unknown. This could also be illusions. This could also be fears surfacing up to I feel like you guys are kind of second guessing yourself too much with what you can actually conquer right now. And I feel like for some of you, maybe you're having a hard time seeing who should be a good option for you, or whether you're in a winning position with somebody. Now, this could also be, maybe if you're dealing with somebody, if you're dealing with a person, maybe they're engaging with other people, and you're just like, what the hell? Like, I'm the winner here. What are you doing? You know what I mean? But at the same time, I feel like Spirit's like, you don't owe anybody to try to convince or try to persuade them to see that you're the number one hitter, okay? I don't know why. I don't know what's going on or why I felt the need to say that, but you're like, no, you don't need their validation. You don't need their validation to prove to you that you're doing well in life. It's already being shown now, which is why people are needing to exit your life, which is why now you're starting to feel like, maybe you're not for me. Because I feel like some of you, like, you're starting to feel like, I don't want to be cool with you anymore. So I feel like if there has been people resurfacing, I feel like now you're like, I feel like before you wanted that reconciliation, but now since you've been leveling up in life, now you're like, hell no. Why would I put myself through that? I just heard that Ice Spice lyric when she's like, if the party's not lit, then why would I go? Like, why would I go? Like, why would I befriend you or allow you back in my love life if, like, no, I wasn't doing much when I was with you. And now since I left you, I done elevated. So it's like, why would you do that, right? And I feel like people are also a little bit scared to see just how well you're going to do moving forward. I feel like there's a lover here that sees like, oh, damn, like you're actually on the way up. And they're trying to beat you to the punch, but it's like they can't because you're not competing with them. You're competing with yourself, okay? And I feel like you're going to find that out soon. So it's going to be like a whole shift in your world where the whole time you thought like, oh, you did something wrong or there was something wrong with you. The whole time, no, no, no. No, 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 that was not the case. That was not the case at all. Okay? And let me pull for how your person is feeling towards you, okay? And also some of you could be dealing with the air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We have Cancer here, we have some fire. So, but yeah, let's see what your person is saying. I'm sorry, like I'm all energetic. I feel like your energy, like once you find out the truth, you're gonna be like, oh, I got this. I see some of you giddy and just like, oh, I can't believe I thought it was me. The whole time it was them. It was never me. Okay, and then we have the World card here. I feel like there's either an ex that cannot get over you or there are friends that cannot get over you. Like they're seeing you move forward and yet they're wondering how you're doing that. But at the same time, it's like they're not growing. Okay, they're not evolving. And I feel like you're gonna see that, right? I feel like there are people that are gonna come forward or a lover that's gonna come forward, right? But you're gonna see like, okay, they haven't really changed much. So there's no reason to really worry. Like they can't even, they can't. What? You know why? And I feel like for some of them, this is karma. For all the evil eye they sent you, for if someone did any spell work or just any ill words, any ill intentions, that karma is them not being able to move forward or get over you or them to receive their blessings. Like they're just running around and like, it's like they're going backwards. They just keep going backwards. Okay, with the Two of Cups here. Let's pull out one more. But I feel like they see that you were good to them. But at the same time, they played too many games. They were just, I feel like they tried to play a role like they were really ready to like deal with you or grow with you. But at the same time, it's like with this Page of Swords in reverse, not much movement here. Yeah, I feel like if anything, some of them probably got worse since you left. So it was like you did yourself a favor by letting them go. And you're going to see that. It's kind of like you still haven't grown up yet. You still haven't moved on from that. It's like some of them feel like you still owe them something. And they're just having a hard time seeing you move forward. And it's like they knew that they couldn't reciprocate the energy and the love that you were giving them. And with the Page of Swords in reverse too, I feel like this is someone who just doesn't really care too much about their behaviors. Like they won't even allow themselves to check themselves. It's like they're just running around doing things and not thinking about it, and then sitting here thinking like, oh, okay, you're gonna take them back. Like, no, thank you. Why would I do that? I feel like you're just like, what? That doesn't even make sense to do. Sorry, guys. I'm getting all thirsty. Okay, let's get back into it. But let's see about this World card here. Is it the same sides? Same signs. I cannot speak English with y'all. And maybe that's what it is. Maybe because this person is seeing you elevate, they're tongue-tied. They don't know what to say. Like, they're speechless. So if some of them haven't come forward yet, it's because they know, like, how would they come forward if they're not able to still give you what you deserve? It would make no sense. But I feel like some of them are still going to kind of erratically come forward, but you're going to call it. You're going to know. So, again, there's no need to really fear it when it comes because it's going to give you the clarity that you need to know, like, okay, it's either either give you the answers you need to either keep somebody around or to re-enter, letting someone re-enter in your life. But I feel like a lot of you are going to decide like, like, I don't need your energy. You're not it. You're not it. Why is the World card in reverse? Okay, some of you could also be dealing with a Libra, but yeah, I feel like they've been receiving their karma for sure, because they're not able to move forward. They're not able to elevate. They're not able to succeed. They're not able to break through barriers. And that, see, So the whole time you've been thinking like, oh, you've been getting punished. No, they're getting their karma. And if you've been experiencing the string of bad luck, return that to sender, because guess what? They thought they could stop you. Whole time they just messed up what they have going on, because now they're really in delay. Okay? Or they soon will be. And you're going to see that, though. You're going to see it. You're going to see it, or you're going to hear about it. I really feel like either you're going to get a phone call, or like someone's going to like hit you up like, oh, guess what? Guess what so-and-so is doing, or guess what they're doing. Like, you know, and it's like they're down bad. And whole time it's like you're winning. And it's going to be like that. Whew, thank goodness I didn't stick around for that. I also feel like maybe some of them could be running out of money. I just heard homelessness. Or I just heard them having to use other people to have a home. That's rough. But things are going to balance out, definitely. Okay, why is the 2 of Cups here? We have the 6 of Swords. But I feel like at the same time, it's like they want to, you know, be at you know, in a better place with you. They want to make peace. But I feel like I just heard arm's length. Like if you decide to allow someone back in, you can make peace, but you don't need to have anyone re-enter your life to forgive them. So I feel like that's also what Spirit wants you to know. And I feel like if they've been trying to act like they've been all doing well and stuff, they're going to let you know the whole time, like they've actually been going through it. They've been having a hard time during this time. I feel like some of them have been lost. I feel like some of them have been actually going through some depression in a sense. So they haven't really been able to really cope up with that. And I feel like for some of them, they kind of use you as someone to help heal them, right? And now, since you've been gone or like exited yourself out of a situation, now they're like, damn, now I can't blame Taurus because Taurus isn't here anymore. Now it's just me. Why is the Page of Swords in reverse? We have the Magician card. So some of you could be dealing with the Aries or Gemini, but I just feel like their plans aren't going in motion because they're not putting much thought into it. They're not putting their work into it. And the whole time they're seeing you doing you and moving forward. And then here they are wondering why they're not able to execute. Wondering why things aren't going their way. Wondering why they don't have the control because they're not thinking right about it. They're not being fair about it. They're not being respectful about it. I just heard for some of them, it's like they think they can just have it their way and just do you any kind of way. And then think like, oh, you're just going to be there for them all the time. And I also feel like if this has been a habit that they have gotten used to, this is why the Ace of Swords is here. You need to cut that out. You need to cut that out because this is why this person feels comfortable doing that. You know what I mean? And you don't want someone to feel comfortable just waltzing back in or confiding in you whenever they feel like it. Why is the Page of Swords in reverse? Okay, some of you could be dealing with a Gemini, but I just feel like they overall were never really ready to be in a connection with you. For some of you, it just seems like they're still playing around or they're not really taking you serious. It just seems like it's just not working out. Or if they've been trying to be in a partnership relationship, things are ending so fast. It's like it ends left and right because they're not working on themselves. They feel like, oh, they can heal themselves by dealing with other people, and then just to continue ruining relationship after relationship after relationship, it's just not good. So, yeah. And you know what? If anyone try to do any spell work against you to have you be alone or make you feel lonely, now it's coming back to them. So it's like, was that worth it? I think not. That's a mess. Why is the Justice card here? Okay, 7 of Wands. Yeah, things are being blocked in their path. I just see like road blockages. So maybe this person isn't I keep seeing money not being able to come in for this person either. But things are blocking their path. They're not able to progress how they want to because of how they treated you or the energy they sent towards you. Because you are highly protected and they kind of underestimated that. I feel like for some of them, they don't see how strong you really are. They don't see how protected you really are. Whole time, you've been coming out strong every time. Every time they try to send any negativity towards your way, you've been coming out strong every single time. And now they're paying for it. It was never worth it. Okay? And boom, they see you. They see you. They see that you deserve real love. They see that you deserve real fulfillment. And Spirit does too. Spirit recognizes that. So maybe you have been kind of like been unsure of why things had to end, but the whole time is because Spirit's like, think big. Okay, think big. You deserve way more than what they were giving you. Okay, you are the Queen of Pentacles or the King of Pentacles. So why would you lower your standards or lower your value for somebody that doesn't know what to do with it? Okay. And with the Star card here too, I feel like the Divine is again letting you know, confirmation. You're divinely protected. You're being divinely guided. Okay. Now this is all about really now moving more intentional with who you pour your love into, who you pour your energy into, who you allow in your heart space. Okay. And I feel like some of you could be dealing with a water sign, or they could have water placements. And I feel like, or this could be a new person actually, right? That's able to actually give you that love that you deserve, to actually show you that they mean it. Okay. Someone could be wearing a mask too. So maybe when this person comes in, you're kind of going to be unsure of how to read them, or maybe you're going to be too focused on yourself and, you know, what you need to do, especially if you've been used to being independent. You may not be able to really see that, but the information is going to flow to you either way. So I feel like that's why Spirit's like, we had to remove all these people. We had to remove all these unnecessary things and all that stuff so you can have this Ace of Cups, so your dreams can come true, so you can actually be fulfilled. Yeah. And I feel like maybe if this is someone that you have dealt with, maybe you two have been on different type of times. Like maybe you've been more so focused on being stable or the security of the partnership, while they've been kind of more so on the emotional side. So maybe that's why things kind of like hit a road bump. But I don't know. I don't really feel anything bad. I just feel like you are going to receive the love you're looking for, because you've been manifesting this, and you know the Spirit has been hearing you. So things are actually growing behind the scenes, whether you see it or not. Let's see more about this Ace of Cups. So you know what? If this is someone that you have dealt with, now this could be a Capricorn placement, okay? But it just seems like if this is someone coming forward, make sure they have real intentions behind it, because I feel like maybe this person could be a little bit obsessed, or they could have certain addictions. Maybe this person has a sex addiction. I just heard sex addiction, okay? Or they could be, how do I say this? It's like they love falling for misery. Like they love just kind of romanticizing how bad their life is, and that's not what you need. So I also feel like this is really about making sure you accept the right kind of offers and you take your time, okay? Because not every offer is a good one. And I feel like maybe someone could be wearing a mask that could be coming to you like, oh, I've changed, I've done this and that. No, whole time they're still on that same BS, okay? Now this could also be a karmic situation. Maybe you thought someone was a soulmate or a twin flame, but whole time they were a karmic, okay? So this could also be confirmation, or a situation that comes forward, lets you know like, okay, you gotta go. You gotta go. I gotta break this tie with you. I gotta break this soul tie with you, because you're not where I need you to, and I don't even need this energy on me because it's affecting me now. I also heard for some of you, if you decide to cord cut somebody out your energy and they were a twin flame, that could possibly be why certain situations are happening where you're experiencing some bad luck, because you possibly weren't supposed to do that. But it'll clear up soon. But it's just that some things just had to break off on their own naturally. Okay. And let's see what's coming forward for you guys in love. Okay, we have the Knight of Pentacles. So I see you kind of taking your time on your approach. I kind of feel like this vibe of you just like, I'm not in a rush. Like, you know, I'm just doing me. I also feel like you're just, you know, kind of like being more cautious with who you allow, because at the same time, you don't want to waste your time giving your energy to somebody. Or I feel like some of you are going to kind of be more focused on other things where you're just like, I'm not ready for love anyways. So if anyone were to come around, I wouldn't be able to give them anything. Okay? And I see this Ten of Swords here. So I feel like somebody, either you or your person, could kind of feel defeated in this, because it's like, okay. But I actually really feel like this is your energy, because it's like, I feel like you're going to be tired of like trying to make it work with somebody, or tired of feeding into something. And like, and then they're going to face a reality like, like, whoa, like you're really done. You're really out of here. Right? Because I just heard like there's no more love to give. Yeah, I feel like you guys are all tapped out. This person just kind of ruined it for themselves, because like you were there for them, you were trying to be there for them, but they kept abusing that power, they kept abusing your energy, and now you're done. You're wrapping it up. So I feel like some of you are deciding like, you know what? I can't even keep continuing to waste my time over here. Like, why would I do that when I can get somebody who will actually do what I need them to do without me having to persuade them to do it or convince them or having to check them all the time? I feel like you guys are just finally like coming into accepting like, okay, this is done. Like, this is really done. It's ran its course. And let's see what love messages we have for you guys. We have, this could be the one. You've already met the romantic person you seek. So I feel like when I see this, I feel like you guys could be actually, how do I say this? Meeting somebody, re-meeting somebody that you never really paid attention to before, because you were kind of like had your eyes on somebody else, and then you're gonna be like, damn, like whole time it was you, like, you know what I mean? The whole time you were supposed to be for me. Trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. So if you've been kind of like in some uppity energy or being unsure, you don't need to worry about it. Again, this is more confirmation that things are aligning in your favor more than you understand. So even though it may seem rocky right now, it's actually working out in your favor. Okay, give your relationship a chance. Work on your relationship. Okay. So I have mixed messages on this one. So I feel like if there is someone new, right, and they kind of like do certain things that, you know, are kind of red flags, don't try to write them off too quick, because they're not like the past person, okay? They're not like the past person. So I feel like that's maybe also what it is. Like, maybe you're going to be unsure, like, I don't know, because they're kind of doing similar things, but remember, like, they're not the same person. And then we have retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. So I kind of see you guys kind of being more to yourself, more reserved with who you open up to or express anything to, which is okay. We have passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. And then we have new love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. So I feel like if there's anyone new coming in, or if you haven't seen anybody yet, this is your time to kind of just disconnect and be on your own right now. And just get back to self. Return back to self, okay? And this also, I feel like when you get this new person here, you're going to feel this newfound passion that you're not even going to know what to do with it. But don't overthink it too much, okay? Just allow yourself to flow and move at a comfortable pace for you, okay? And that's what I have for your message. Thank you guys so much.